Guys, today I'm going to talk about Lab 3, magnetic field of a bar magnet. So our two goals is one, finding the distance dependence of magnetic field due to a bar magnet, and second, we're comparing the data from the experiment and the data found from using Biot-Savart law. So first, you need to find your magnet sensor. So you place your smartphone on a ruler next to a magnet, and you look for the distance where the X component of magnetic field is at the most. And second, we need to find the distance perpendicular using the sensor on your smartphone. And this is where the net magnetic fields is at 100 Tesla. And this is the data, and the first chart is showing my average distance and average magnetic field of X component from different values. And the second chart is showing off-axis field with the average perpendicular distance 0.163 meters. And the graph is showing my equation, and my final equation was y equals negative 1.7487x minus 13.447. So two main physical principles we're going to apply is one, the Biot-Savart law, and second is natural log of the magnitude of bx equals natural log of k constant plus n times natural log of r. And from the final equation we can get the magnetic dipole moment, and n is representing the slope, and the k constant can be obtained from the y-intercept, which is negative 13.447, and the k ends up with 1.446 times 10 to the negative 6, and k is equal to mu naught over 4 pi times 2 mu, and we end up with 7.23 for our magnetic dipole moment. So these are the two main functions I think that are important. One is calculating the distance using the perpendicular distance, and second is calculating the magnetic field using Biot-Savart law. And this is my computational model, and the orange arrows are representing the magnetic fields on axis, and the cyan arrows are representing the magnetic field perpendicular to the axis. And finally, the pink arrow on the top right corner is representing the magnetic field that's 45 degrees. So what I observed was the further the sensor is away from the magnet, the smaller the magnetic field, and the X component is nearly zero. And it's because of the relationship of the magnetic field and the distance in the Biot-Savart law. And first, if I did not perform my experiment to compensate for magnetic north, then I would have caused inaccurate results. And second, if I had two identical magnets stick together end to end and perform the lab, I would experiment data would be much greater. Thank you.